We have Joe. He lives in New Jersey, is 38, married, 3 kids, and is a truck driver. Then you have Josiah. He lives in Minnesota, is 29, married, 2 infants, and has $53,000 in student debt to pay off. Finally, we have Jen. She lives in Tampa. She's 45, is recently engaged, no kids, and is an executive assistant. So who is within a year of buying their first boat? As it turns out, they all are. We've found throughout the study that demographic information, like how old someone is, or how much money they make, or even what generation they are, is not an accurate predictor of whether or not they will become a first-time boat owner. Rather, we need to look at their mindset. Who are they? What's important to them? How do they look at their relationships with their friends and their families? And, of course, boating. As I mentioned before, within this universe of first-time boat buyers, we found 6 distinct segments of people. Their differences are driven by things like their social orientation. Do they look at boating as an activity to escape or for solitude? Or is it something that they want to do with their friends and family? Did they grow up boating? Or have they discovered it relatively recently? And of course, what are their motivations for boating? Is it about creating new traditions with their families? Is it about showing off the boat to their friends? Or is it simply about connecting with nature? We also took a look at their approach to planning experiences. Are they actively planning, or do they sort of just go with the flow? We have some tips to share for helping spot these segments in the wild. How, when they come in the door, you can tell which one you have on your hands. We'll also share the things you can do to help these people. All right, enough preamble. Let's meet the segments. I mentioned there's 6, and here's a quick snapshot of them all. The gear guys. This is 17% of that first-time boat buyer universe. The merry mates, that's 16%. The luxurious leisure, say that 3 times fast, that's 18%. The water weekender, that's the largest segment of the 6 at 23%. The seclusion seeker, that's 12% and is the smallest segment. Finally, we have the nautical natives, and they are 14% of the first-time boat buyer universe.